This prediction tool gives the predicted pore type based on depositional setting and diagenesis. Selections are made by pressing the radio buttons, and each selection is followed by new selections to be made, until there is sufficient information to make a prediction. Let me show an example for dolomite and one example for limestone. Let's start with the dolomite. We have to decide what the origin of the dolomite is. Let's say it's a deep burial diagenesis. Is it argillaceous or not? Let's say no. Is it evaporitic or cherty? Let's say no. And then the predicted pore types with their respective probabilities comes up in this pie chart here. By hovering the cursor over the slices, we can see what the pore types are and what their probabilities are. Here we see pore type 4.13 with 70% probability. Let's take another example from limestone. Let's say it's a platform margin, a humid climate, a high stand or transgressive, and it's a grainy shoal. And we see that the predicted pore types comes up in the pie chart with the probabilities and for each of the pore types. The pore type codes are explained by hovering the cursor over the black pore types box in the top of the screen. The pore types and associated probabilities are based on empirical global data and on geological experience. In many of the multi-data tools presented in CARP, user-defined sedimentary facies, pore type distribution, and associated probabilities can be applied. This is very useful when local sedimentary facies and associated pore types differ from those presented here.